Good evening everyone. Right, so this is going to be the model review of the Joel 125 scale JCB 8016 Super. It comes with 3 attachments of a bucket, a pecker and a earth soil auger, post auger. Right, so let's get into it. At the moment I've got the breaker attached to it. Comes with a quick hitch, which is quite good. It stays on. You can you can hold the attachment and move it, and it won't click off. It won't click off of the off of the quick hitch when you can move it. So the only thing is though, when you bring the arm in, it does clash with the boom, so you have to move it over to one side like that to get it right in. It doesn't come in contact with the screen, but it will come in contact with the boom like pipe in here. You can get your thumb and push the pecker in. So if you're doing a diorama, you can put the weight down. It is stiff still, so it will hold its movements. It will go down, and I'll take this pecker off now because you've seen the pecker. The pecker is all die cast, it's all metal, so it's a good little thing. Same as the bucket. The bucket is all die cast. It's got like a groove in the back of the bucket there and pins, and then on the dipper it's got like 2 little lugs on the face here, and they click into the holes. So you just put it on the back first, and then it clicks on, and that stays on. It just about digs down below its tracks. The blade only comes down to this far. It won't lift the tracks off the ground, but it will push anything you have in front of it. It will push it out the way. It is quite stiff on the slew, so it's, it will hold most things. It will hold most movements. It will offset quite well to the sides, to the right hand side of the machine, and it's got a little bit, it'll only go so far to the left. Well, I know it's looking on right on your side, but it's left. It's got a little plastic beak, like floodlight spotlight on the side of the boom for obviously dig in, and it's painted silver as well. There's work lights on the fronts which are painted. There's no mirrors on this, but there is a plastic, no sorry, it's die cast, sorry. It is a metal handrail, grab rail to the side here. There's no pipe work on, I think there's no piping, but the rivets are brass rivets, but they are painted. They're not painted, so they do stick out a little bit. But the quick hitch itself on the machine is of a plastic, so you do have to be careful obviously of them lugs and stuff. So obviously with a bit of on off with the bucket, it will, I dare say, wear down over time. The whole machine itself, body, the substructure is all die cast. The cab's die cast with plastic. Inside, as you can see on the floor there, it's painted silver, but that is plastic. The seats, joystick controls have been painted with a silver around them, and there is a silver JCB logo on the back of the seat there, as you can see. You can take this apart. If you undo the screw on the slew plate here, that screw comes away, and that also screws in to the bottom of the cab. If you at the bottom of the king post here, there's a little black screw just inside there. If you undo that, that screw actually goes into this black plate here, and this is how you can get into the cab. So you can actually take the cab glass and all the seats and controls out. So if you want to clean it or whatever, you can, or if you want to put a person in there. I have had a Britain's tractor driver in there, but the only problem is it doesn't look, the body itself looks realistic, but the only thing is his feet won't touch the ground. His feet hover off of the ground quite a distance, so it looks like he's not touching the ground, so it doesn't look that realistic for a man. It may look realistic if it looked like it was having a child in there. So the tracks are good. They're a bit stiff to start with, but if you just get, like I've done, a little bit of WD-40 when I first got the model. That's the only thing that I have sprayed with WD-40 that I will make out is just the tracks, because they were really stiff. But now I've sprayed some WD-40 on them and ran them now, so it will run on smooth surfaces as well as gripped surfaces, whereas before they wouldn't turn at all on gripped. Sorry, on smooth surfaces, only on gripped. So, but now, so like if you wanted, I've now done them that smooth now. So if you're tracking along, you can actually track and slew at the same time, and with one hand. So it's not that difficult to do. So I haven't really played with this a lot, obviously, because it's like I say, it's a bit more. It's more for this. They're not that pop. I've not seen many people about with them in collections and stuff. Obviously, I've only collected it because I collect JCB, so that's one of the reasons why I've got it, because it is mainly JCB, and I have driven this model in real life, the 8016, on quite a few of my landscaping jobs. I've add them into strip old grass, strip old gardens out when I've done garden clearances and stuff, as well as digging out drives and foundations for conservatories and soakaways. So yeah, so that's the JCB 8016 Super. I have got the earth auger. But obviously I haven't got it here with me now, because I've only just bought these two, because at the time I didn't think of getting the earth auger out, because I didn't think I was going to be doing anything with the earth auger. But I will be getting the earth auger at some point. So yeah, so I hope you like it. When I got this, it was about, I think the price was on eBay at the moment, I think they're around 26. I think it's in between 26 and £30. It's depending on postage on top of that. Some you get a free postage, but they're about 30 quid, and then some you get, they're about 24, £25, but you've got about 4 or 5 quid obviously postage on top. But it's a good model. I recommend it. I would. There's, like as I said, there's metal handrails, but there's nothing on here really apart from the tracks that anybody can really damage. So if you wanted to get it for you know, I'd say a plus sort of 8 to 10 sort of child, I'd get it. And yeah, if they're willing, you know, if you're willing just to do that for them to have as a play toy, then I would, you know, say, but definitely for a collection model, I would say it's a definite to have in a collection. If you're not JCB, you know, if you don't like JCB, or even if you don't like mini excavators or excavators, but I'd say if you are into that sort of thing, excavators or JCB stuff, I would say yeah, it's a definite for a collector to get. So like I say again, this is the Joel 8016 Super Mini Digger. So cheers, take care, bye.